Stepbacks are a go-to move that we're seeing more players use in the NBA today. We often see it used by some of the best scorers in different situations and slightly different ways. Although it is used often, it is not an easy move to execute. But the result of executing a stepback effectively always ends with extra space to get a shot off. And in this video, I will break down how to use a stepback effectively by going over the setup, footwork, and balance required to execute this move. And without further ado, let's get into this. The very first thing we'll be taking a look at is a setup. And this can be done in a stationary position or off the move. The stationary position sets up the move to surprise the defender, as it usually leads to a sudden and quick step back. The key to this setup is to freeze or stunt your defender, getting them to relax or freeze up before you execute your step back. The off the move involves getting the defender moving backwards or on their heels. This can be done by driving left or right at your defender to get them sliding one way before you step back the other. This setup becomes more effective if your defender respects your drive. Next, following the setup is a footwork for stepping back, and there are two ways to do it: off a pound dribble or off a hand dribble. To execute the pound properly, you pound the ball the moment you plant and push off your opposite foot. For the hand dribble, you're planting and pushing off your opposite foot when the ball is hanging. When you push off your opposite foot, it is also important to make sure your knee is not too extended or too bent. It is also important to be relatively low as well, since it helps you be more balanced, which leads us to the next step. And finally, the most important step, balance. Once you land, your feet should be in a squared position, and your weight should also be on the front of your feet. You should also be slightly crouched, as that stabilizes you and allows you to go into your shot more quickly. The reason why this is the most important step is because not landing with good balance can easily ruin your shot. You could create very little space through the setup and step back and still manage to get a good shot off or even make a shot if you have good balance. And that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe to support this channel. This has been your boy DHZ. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.